Hey guys, Lahamada here, and today we're going to talk about how to use Instagram Reels. So as you already know, TikTok and Instagram are going head to head here, and that's because Instagram is kind of late to the game. TikTok has been here for a minute, and Instagram is kind of playing catch up. So learning how to use Instagram Reels can be very beneficial for your business, your social media platform, or whatever. So first things first, I think we need to know that Instagram Reels is actually not a photo app anymore. It's officially a video app.
And I want to start by saying we're no longer a photo sharing app or a Square photo sharing app.
And that video that you just saw was from the head of Instagram. I mean, if he says it, I think it's legit enough. You know, people coined the phrase TikTok famous. I don't think the phrase Instagram Reels famous has really come into fruition yet, but it doesn't mean it's impossible. Obviously, people have a lot of videos on Instagram Reels that are exploding. So these are some tips that I curated just for you to get started for Instagram Reels in 2022. It doesn't make sense to jump into Instagram Reels without an idea on what you want to shoot. So the first thing is come up with that plan with a solid idea on what you want to create will be the most efficient, because then you have a starting and an ending. So it's basically like a short story in how many seconds the video is. I think it has to be less than 1 minute. Number two would be record. So you have three different ways. Well, I guess you can say 4 different ways to record your Instagram Reels. You can have a professional camera like I'm using right now to record, but obviously shooting it portrait and not landscape. You can also use your built-in camera app on your phone, and you can also use the built-in camera app in Instagram Reels. I actually rather use the built-in camera app on my phone because Instagram Reels sometimes crash when I'm making Reels, and that can get very frustrating. And sometimes I may even lose a whole project just because of a crash, and that sucks for sure. Next thing is importing your videos. So you open up Instagram, check the Reels section on the bottom of your screen, and then swipe up to click on the videos that you want to add. Like I said, it does have a 1 minute limit, so make sure you don't exceed that. If you have a 1 minute clip, but you only want like a couple seconds of it, you can bring in that 1 minute clip and then trim it down to the section that you want it to be at. Next, I would say use the text tool. The text tool is really cool because you can put the title of your video on your video. Going back to that cat analogy, if your cat, gets startled from a text message notification, you can literally just put that in the beginning part of your video. That would be cool because as soon as somebody sees the video, they know exactly what they're looking for, or they know exactly what is being played right now, instead of just a random cat video. And this can go for anything, like you starting that business, how I created a business in 6 months, how I got my car from 200 HP to 500 HP. It's just useful when you can tell your audience what they're looking at, because people don't usually don't look at the caption first. They look at the video first, obviously, because that's the first thing that comes up. It takes effort to then just go to the caption and then read the caption. But they might read the caption after they see what they're looking at, watch what they're looking at, and if they like it, obviously they go to the caption section. The next thing I think you guys should use is the Instagram sound library. This is key. So what happens when you use Instagram sound library? You have your video, and then you have the sound that you use for the video. The sound that you used has a whole bunch of videos of people who use the same sound. So if you use that same sound, it puts your video into that pool of videos. So people who really like that sound or have saved that sound on Instagram will get more videos from that sound, basically, if that makes sense. And this actually can be curated as well, because you have a certain demographic that uses a particular sound. For example, there's a lot of realtors that use a specific type of sound on Instagram, and you're a realtor yourself and you want to showcase your open house or whatever, you can use that sound that a lot of these realtors are using, and that Instagram video that you just uploaded will be in that pool of videos of realtors. So then you have people who are interested in houses who are looking at it and all that good stuff. So be smart with the sound that you use because it could potentially boost your video to astronomical heights. There's also an effect tool on Instagram Reels that you could use that has like colored filters or filters for your face. You could use this at your advantage. Maybe Instagram Reels will look at that and be like, oh yeah, he used our filter, so let's promote his video a little bit more. But you could use that at your own discretion. I personally don't like using any filters from Instagram. I like using my own filters. That's why I like to shoot on my camera, and I would basically edit the 1-minute video on my computer and then upload it to Instagram Reels, which is a choice that you could do. But this is a very simple way on approaching it, where you can just edit from here and then just edit it on Instagram Reels. Let me know if you guys want to see a tutorial on how to edit Instagram Reels on an editing software and then uploading it into Instagram. There's also a touch-up tool on Instagram Reels, and you can use this to, you know, smoothen out any imperfections, but you don't need that because you're perfect. There's also a section for video layouts where it basically is like kind of like a grid where you can put specific videos in specific spots. It's kind of cool. Again, I don't really use that, and I haven't really seen a lot of people use that, but you could use it to your advantage. For example, if you want to show, you know, maybe have a skit where you're talking to somebody on the phone, maybe the top part of your video can be you, and then the bottom part of the video can be the person who's on the other line. You know, it's up to you, creative freedom. So that's basically a quick overview on Instagram Reels. You could use it any way that you want to. There's so many ways to use Instagram Reels. Like I said, you don't have to use your cell phone. You could use your professional camera and even, you know, shoot a screen recording on your computer and then upload it to Instagram Reels. There's so many ways why you would do that. If you want to show how to edit something, that's a screen recording on your computer. So some bonus tips that I like to use: if you don't want to leave your phone at all when editing, because I know sometimes it may seem a little daunting to take your footage from your phone and then upload it to your computer, you could use an app called Adobe Rush. Adobe Rush is a mobile video editing app, and it's just amazing. It's awesome. It's easy to use. It's intuitive, and you can, you know, upload your videos on there from your camera roll, edit them, cut them. You can color grade them. You can add sounds. They even have a sound library on Adobe Rush, free to use for you. It's so easy to change the aspect ratio from portrait to landscape, very easy. And exporting it is even easier because I think they have a dedicated button to upload to Instagram, but I don't think it's specifically for Instagram Reels. I just think it's for your feed. So all you had to do is just download it when you're done editing and then upload it to Instagram Reels. Very easy, very intuitive. Let me know if you guys want a tutorial on how to use Adobe Rush. Comment that below. Another tip that I will go on to say is use hashtags that is curated to your video. I mean, a lot of people say you don't have to really use hashtags, it's just gonna blow up, but hashtags does put your videos in specific communities, basically, because that's what a hashtag is. It's just communities online. So I would say use hashtags. I don't care, man. If you can use the from one hashtag to the limit, it doesn't really matter. I'm a big believer in using all of the avenues at your disposal to promote your video, and hashtags is one of them. So definitely use hashtags. Another big tip, or basically the biggest no-no on what not to do: Instagram doesn't like when you take videos from TikTok and upload it on Instagram. It will not promote your video at all because it does have the big watermark sign there. So I do believe Instagram's algorithm doesn't like that. So don't do that. Hopefully you understand how to use Instagram Reels now in 2022. If I left anything out, please comment below. Hopefully the community or I can answer you. If you like this video, leave a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and see you next time. It could potentially boost your video to astronomical heights. It could boost your video to astronomical heights.